As a science journalist, my question is, through your career and your writing and your acting, you've inspired so many people to enter the sciences. How do you balance science with science fiction?
They're both the same. Astrophysicist looking out there is thinking in terms of science fiction.
And that's it. It's just photo trickery and brainwashing that's got the world thinking that we're on a ball spinning around the sun with a magical force called gravity holding us on the underside of this spinning ball. It's all just brainwashing that we've received. It's pseudoscience accepted as legit science. But real science has confirmed geocentricity in the flat Earth for thousands of years. The flat Earth was known to ancient cultures all over the world for thousands of years, and it's actually a relatively recent phenomenon that people have been believing we're on a big ball spinning around the sun. Pythagoras first came up with it about 2,500 years ago. He's also often considered the first Freemason, and it didn't go anywhere much from there until 2,000 years later. Copernicus picked up where he left off, another Jesuit Freemason, and he really picked things up, and Kepler and Galileo and Newton, and now Einstein and NASA, Sagan and Neil deGrasse Tyson, and all these people, they're all part of this Freemasonic club that is building a pseudo-scientific worldview to indoctrinate the slave class so that we can be propagandized into doing anything. This is basically the biggest thing you could possibly lie about. So the psychopaths who control society are interested in world domination. The best way to brainwash the whole world is to lie to the whole world about what the world is. What is the earth under your feet? What is in the sky above your head? Where did we come from? You know, it's now, this lie has now evolved into a Big Bang evolution, heliocentric spinning ball cosmology, when in reality, we're not a cosmic accidental sneeze, nothingness turned everything. This is quite obviously intelligently designed, this thing we're experiencing here, this life, this universe. I can't believe anyone in their right mind can look me in the eyes with a straight face and say, no man, it's all random. This is all just random. But people do.
Yeah, right.
And look what they're doing to the kids. They're shoving dinosaurs and space down their throat. And the dinosaurs, it's part of the New World Order. It's part of it. It's part of space because it shows evolution. It shows, oh look, evolution is real. It started with the Big Bang, and everyone fucking believes that. Zero evidence. No one knows anything about fucking the Big Bang Theory, but if you say you believe in it, you're considered a smart person. You don't know shit about it. You know nothing about it. Out of nothing, everything just came about and just exploded. Where's the evidence? There's no fucking evidence of that.
It's magic.
So shut the fuck up with this fucking Big Bang Theory shit.
Magic. That's
you have
magic.
no evidence, and you like cling on to it with zero evidence. You didn't even know that a priest came up with that shit. Yeah, I did.
So it's just a convenient, these supposed transitional forms, dinosaurs, the ape man, human man, all this stuff. This is just what they need to make their evolution idea seem plausible. And they fabricate the supposed evidence for you to make you believe in it. But when you look into the actual physical evidence that exists for these supposed transitional forms, or the history of the adaptation of species, have there ever been a species that turns into another species? Macroevolution? No. It's never happened. They have no proof of it. Microevolution, minor adaptations within species? Sure. But this is what they're trying to turn into macroevolution of everything that exists evolving from everything else that did exist, evolving from nothing and a big bang. So they get you to believe that the amazing connectivity, beauty, diversity of nature and the natural world, the intelligence, everything around you somehow came from nothing for no reason and out of an explosion that created it, and then it just like evolved for no reason to have consciousness, life, and intelligence and have all this order and beauty and diversity that we have. It's just by coincidence. It's random. Yeah, it just happened. So what does this do? It's a nihilistic, atheistic cosmology that makes you a speck of dust. It makes God irrelevant. It makes him impossible. It makes you a purposeless, meaningless accident of an explosion that just happened to be now. So how would you live? How would you live your life when you believe that kind of cosmology? Well, it's all about me. Nothing really matters, so I might as well just have a good time, do what I want with my life, consume, which is exactly the way society is set up, and the way that the people who control society and who have fed you this myth for centuries anyway, that's what they want. And that's why you behave this way and think this way, and that's why you scoff at people that know that they were intelligently designed by an intelligent designer. That's why you scoff at people that know that we're on a flat, motionless Earth, and you laugh your hearty spinning ball or laugh, where you think that you know something because you've seen CGI pictures.
This world is very different from what most people think it is. There are very powerful people who essentially rule this world right now. And the ordinary person is a slave in this world. And slaves aren't educated. They're taught what they need to, or they need to know. That's it. They're not taught truth. They're taught what they need to know. And so you're taught enough so that you can do the paperwork and operate the machinery, but you're not meant to know what's really going on, because that's the power they have over us. They know what's going on, how this world works. We don't, so they can control us. In my opinion, the Big Bang theory and the theory of evolution and the ball Earth theory are all interlinked. And they're all there to make us feel as though we're insignificant. We're small, tiny, miniature, unimportant pieces of slime crawling around on a speck of dust in an infinite universe. If that's true, and there's no purpose, there's no meaning to anything, then our owners can do whatever they want with us. Then, this is all accidental, so food can be genetically modified, because it's imperfect. We can be modified because we're imperfect. If we realize that this is the universe, and
complete universe.
Yes, this system is everything.
I'm here to tell my people it's time to stop believing bullshit. Just because a motherfucker tell you bullshit with a straight look on their face. We too old, we too smart, we too motherfucking good to believe shit don't make no fucking sense. You too old to be believing in evolution with your stupid motherfucking ass. Evolution say people came from monkeys, and the question is, why is there still monkeys, you dumb motherfucker, you? Is these the retarded monkeys? They didn't turn into people just yet. Get your stupid ass the fuck out of here.
These people in the space program, nassholes I call them.
I mean, if they're holding this secret, this would be the biggest secret possible. So are you putting Freemasons at the very top layer of this power pyramid?
No, Freemasons seem to be the foot soldiers who do all the dirty work, but they're definitely part of a grander scheme involving the Vatican and Jesuits and world royalty and other secret societies. So there's definitely a big network. I don't know. I think people like to kind of debate semantics about the tippy top of the capstone of the pyramid, and I don't know that that there even is such a thing, or if we would ever get to it from the outside. But I think it's definitely, world royalty, the Vatican, the Freemasons, and the whole secret society network of, Bohemian Grove and Skull and Bones and all these other organizations. They're all interlinked in some ways through the whole corporate, banking, military, industrial structure. The thing's pretty well interwoven.
So this idea of a ball Earth, theory of evolution, the Big Bang, is all about making us feel nothing so that we can be used. If everybody realized how special we all are, how unique every single life is, then this whole world would change overnight. We wouldn't allow ourselves to be used by this cabal. We wouldn't allow this planet to be destroyed, because they're destroying it because, it's just an accidental planet, one of millions. We've found other Earths, eventually if this one gets too messed up, we'll go to another one. No, this is it. So if we all realize that, then we wouldn't allow all these things that are going on. It's all about control. There are a small group of people who want to control the world, and because there's so many of us out there, they can't control us directly. They can't, this small group of people can't, come round to all of us and control us directly. So they must use our own minds, our own hearts and minds against ourselves. And this is what they've done. They've educated us into this world, into this globe spinning, heliocentric Big Bang evolution world, which makes us nothing. And as soon as we change that.
That's right, yeah. Our eyes and experience tell us the Earth is flat and motionless, and everything in the sky revolves around us. But when we cease to believe our own eyes and experience, we have to prostrate ourselves at the feet of these very pseudo-scientists who are blinding us, treat them as experts, astronomical priests who have special knowledge only they can access, like the Hubble telescope. So by brainwashing us of something so gigantic and fundamental, it actually makes every other kind of lesser indoctrination a piece of cake. Earth being the flat, fixed center of the universe around which everything in the heavens revolves gives a special importance and significance not only to Earth, but to us humans, the most intelligent among the intelligent designers' designs. By turning Earth into a spinning ball thrown around the sun and shot through infinite space from a godless Big Bang, they turn humanity into a random, meaningless, purposeless accident of a blind, dumb universe. So it's like trauma-based mind control, beating the divinity out of us with their mental manipulations. People are always asking, why do they do this? Other than the obvious profit margin motive, NASA being the biggest black budget black hole in existence, sucking in over $30 billion taxpayer money for the fake moon landings alone. Nowadays, hundreds of billions of dollars, and not just NASA, but RASA and all the other fake space organizations around the world giving CGI images for hundreds of billions of dollars. So this modern atheist Big Bang heliocentric globe Earth chance evolution paradigm spiritually controls humanity by removing God or any sort of intelligent design and replaces purposeful divine creation with haphazard random cosmic coincidence. And so by removing Earth from the motionless center of the universe, these Masons have moved us physically and metaphysically from a place of supreme importance to one of complete nihilistic indifference. If the Earth is the center of the universe, then the ideas of God, creation, and a purpose for human existence are resplendent. But if the Earth is just one of billions of planets revolving around billions of stars and billions of galaxies, then the ideas of God, creation, and a specific purpose for Earth and human existence become highly implausible. So by surreptitiously indoctrinating us into their scientific materialist sun worship, not only do we lose faith in anything beyond the material, we gain absolute faith in materiality, superficiality, status, selfishness, hedonism, and consumerism. If there's no God and everyone's just an accident, then all that really matters is me, me, me. So they've turned Madonna, the mother of God, into the material girl living in a material world. Their rich, powerful corporations with their slick sun cult logos sell us idols to worship, slowly taking over the world while we tacitly believe their science, vote for their politicians, buy their products, listen to their music, watch their movies, all sacrificing our souls at the altar of materialism.
Touche, my man.
It's a big deception. I'd say it's the biggest cover-up and conspiracy in history.
Was that ant that stood up to me?
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
Well, how about this? You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
Your priest, your postman, your teacher, the world at large. They won't believe any of this.
That's why we made the tape.
Oh, that's easy to bury. Easy.
He admits it. You heard it. He admits culpability.
You're being naive, Nancy. Those people, they're not wired like me and you, okay? They don't spend their lives trying to get a look at what's behind the curtain. They like the curtain. It provides them stability, comfort, definition. This would open the curtain and open the curtain behind that curtain, okay? So the minute someone with an ounce of authority calls bullshit, everyone will nod their heads and say, see? Ha! I knew it! It was bullshit. That is, if you even get their attention at all.
So you're saying we did all of this for nothing?
I'm saying I'm thinking. Oof. Whew.